Good morning guys and girls, and welcome back to another video, and today is Wednesday Weekly Gold, episode 29. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so basically this week has been a bit of a weird one, as I've been playing around with loads of different little farms and all that jazz, and I actually have been just focusing on trying to find farms and trying to see which ones work, which ones don't. Some of them have actually gone quite bust, but I am actually going to this week showcase some of the best farms that I have found on the internet and pretty much found out and about. So that being the case, let's get into the farms. Okay, so the first farm that I did this week, and this one was the one that I personally tried finding and tried optimizing for a decent route, and that was farming up Seestalks in actual Drustvar. Now I found that Strong Valley isn't actually a decent place to do it as well, but I prefer Drustvar as I love the zone. Now you get about the same amount from these things, and it's basically just running around the shoreline but not going up through the rivers. It's literally just running around the entire shoreline of actually Drustvar, and it drops a lot of Seestalks. Like, if you're actually quite efficient with this and actually don't waste a lot of time, that means getting Dark Moon Firewaters and all that jazz, and being able to have a character that can go invisible and make themselves vanish and go invisible at the same time, it's a lot helpful, as you will spend less time fighting monsters that are near these things, where you can literally just go pick, quickly, go invisible, keep going. That's what I use my druid for, because I can then use my shadow meld and then go straight invisible in my cat form, which is very handy, to be honest, with a 1 minute cooldown. Now obviously I do find that the Seestalks is a great farm to actually farm up, because they're just selling like mental, and I'm pretty certain I know why, and that is for everyone jumping on the bandwagon of Inscription. So I've been trying to capitalise on the demand for herbs at this moment in time. And it has been working quite successfully, and I would say go and do this farm. Next farm on our list is the actual Moga Shan Vaults, and to be honest, I saw this one on Archvelder's channel the other day, and I was like, right, I'm going to give this one a go. Like, I'm going to farm this one up, I'm going to give it a go, see how much gold I can actually make, and it's a bloody good farm. To be honest, yeah, you get a decent amount of raw gold, and when I mean a decent amount of raw gold, you get like a real big decent chunk of raw gold. Like, you get like at least $1.5 grand of raw gold, and that's pretty damn good. And that's excluding the greens. The greens I literally just sent over to my mage Giblet, who used to be my main, but now my druid is. But yeah, he just enchanted those for me. Now obviously that doesn't go to the rules of actual Wednesday Weekly Gold, but I may change those. Like, I may just disenchant them just to capitalise, because obviously I do love Wednesday Weekly Gold, but I was thinking of switching up a couple of the rules. But that being the case, I did find that this farm was quite fun. Now obviously there was other things, like you got about 5 Spirits of Harmony. He wasn't wrong with that. He also stated that you got a lot from the hearts, and you did. From the actual things. The hearts you don't actually sell on the auction house, they're literally just vendor loot. And all the greens I would probably suggest disenchanting, but double check your auction house to see if it's actually viable, because I know that the mats in Mop actually sell for a lot more now, as the actual Potion of Luck, as it got removed 2 expansions ago. It was a great way of decreasing the actual amount of gold they were actually worth, but now it's kind of like balanced out and gone a bit higher again, so now the enchanting mats are actually selling for a decent amount. Along with that, you will get some mysterious essences, and personally I would say, if you've got an enchanter to actually do that with, actually craft Elemental Force on and selling that on the auction house, as most people buy that to actually take out Viscidus in a queue. Now the last and final thing that I've been doing for this week is actually gearing up and using the Scrapper, and I saw quite a lot of videos on the actual Scrapper, so I'm going to make this a bit short and sweet. While I've been gearing up and leveling, I've been saving every piece of item that I have, and I've literally now been just scrapping it immediately as soon as I get them. Well, save up, and then as soon as I go back there, scrap a load of it and then get a lot of expulsum and a lot of materials for like what type of things the gear is worth. So like if I did a quest and I've replaced it with a piece of armor, you save that for the Scrapper, as that will give me some monolite and some awesome leather for, in my case, for being a druid. So it's really handy for like just getting a decent amount of raw materials, and you can actually sell those on for a decent amount of gold, and you don't have to sell your items now for basically crap, in all honesty, to the vendors. If you actually use the Scrapper, you're basically just making the most out of your basically vendor trash. So that being the case, that is Wednesday Weekly Gold for the week. I have really enjoyed this week and just going around searching and finding new farms and stuff. Like obviously the only one that I found that was actually decent and viable was the Seestalk one. That's why I'm showcasing it. And to be honest, I really do like finding new farms. So I'm probably going to be trying to find more farms in BFA at this moment in time, because it will help us all quite a lot in making more gold in the future. So that being the case, guys, have a lovely rest of the day, and yeah, it's just awesome. Now I hope you like this video, guys, and if you want to see more like this, please feel free to give this video a like, and as always, have an awesome day, guys. Goodbye.